welcome back to My Natural Ways. So today we're going to be talking about self-love. Self-love is so important, and I think a lot of people forget this. So the first thing I want to get into, once upon a time, I forgot to love myself, okay? And it happens to the best of us. I was in a 8-year relationship, and I was deeply in love with this guy, okay? And it was like I was trying to prove myself how much I love this guy, because I felt like he didn't understand because of the things that he was doing. Okay. But one thing I could say, I always had a relationship with God. That's one thing. It doesn't matter if I was Muslim. It doesn't matter if I had no religion. It doesn't matter. I always had that religion with the Most High. Okay. And of course I found myself, and I'm still finding myself. We grow every day. And if you're not growing, then what are you doing? You know what I mean? That's why we have to be careful what we do. Sometimes it's okay to just be by yourself. Okay. I'm a loner. I always been in my own crowd. I never hung around people. I never hung in groups. I never been a follower. I never been any of those things. Okay. Which has been great for me. Now, yeah. So always put God first, because all our blessings come from God. You know what I mean? Put God first, not second, to no one. To no one, not even to yourself. I know it might sound crazy, but not even to yourself, okay? One second. Don't even put him second in a relationship, okay? And now that was something that I had messed up on big time, okay? Because like I said, I always had a relationship with the Most High, but it was times that I forgot, or I chose the wrong thing over God. Like knowing right and doing wrong, you know what I mean? Seeing all the signs and stuff that God is sitting here putting in my face, and I'm like, well, I'd rather make him happy or make this person happy. It's not worth it, because you're only gonna destroy yourself eventually. So this is why I say put the Most High first, okay? It was a time that I put my relationship first, okay? And I had to catch myself. And when I caught myself, it was a big catch, okay? Because God had smacked some crazy stuff down. He like, look, I'm in control. And I had to fix my ways, because I know it was the Most High telling me, fix yourself. You know what I mean? And that's exactly what I did. And y'all, I'm sorry. I'm eating this ice pickle. Don't put the Most High. I'm sorry, don't put anyone before the Most High. Like, that's a big no-no, okay? And, yeah. And that's also a good thing, okay? When you're in a relationship, when you're married, when you're yoked, when you're one, okay, you cannot forget about you. You understand? You cannot forget about you. You don't put that person before your needs, okay? And a lot of people learn this the hard way, okay? Because, and not just us females, it could be guys too, okay? So I'm not going to just say females, but I would say the females get it the worst, okay? But, yeah, you just have to know your worth, okay? Know your worth, and don't let nobody try to downplay you about your worth. You know you're a good woman, okay? You know you're a good mother. You're doing a whole lot of things that these other females is just not doing anymore, okay? Do not let somebody else manipulate your mind and try to make you feel like you're a mess, or you could be you're not doing nothing, or know in your heart and in your mind that you are these good things. You have to know you're a good mother. You have to know you're a good wife. You have to know that you are who you are. You understand? Don't let nobody make you to who they want you to look like, okay? Because they'll go around the whole world, oh, she this, she that. But they know damn well that you are a prize. You understand? But they don't want anybody else to know. Shit. They rather lock you up and know you in jail just so, I'm trying to tell you, men are crazy these days. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm supposed to be looking over here. Not over here. But men are crazy these days. They are acting like females. And it's such a turnoff. It's such a turnoff. Like, oh my goodness. I hate a man that have female ways. You know what I mean? Like, what am I going to do with you? If I wanted a female, I'll be, like, no. We all have roles to play, okay? You want to play your role, I'm going to play my role. You should be uplifting me, I'm going to uplift you. If we're a team, we're supposed to be a team. You understand? And this is why you cannot forget to put yourself first, because when you don't, you forget all of these things. You forget what matters. Okay? And this is not only with relationships. This could be family too, okay? Sometimes you have to separate yourself from family, because family be the main one that wants to see you doing bad, okay? Because they had a picture on how you was going to turn out since you was a child or whatever. So that's what they expect from you. You understand? That's what they want to make you look like. You have to stay away from those type of family members, okay? Because they're not going to do nothing for you. They're not going to uplift you. If you need help, they're not going to help you. You understand? Because they already expected certain things from you. So, you know what I mean? You got to stay away from it. It's okay to separate yourself from people. I had to do it myself. I have a lot of family on my mom's side and my dad's side. I'm not going to sit here and say no names or anything. But I had to love them from a distance. You know what I mean? Certain family members. Like, the family members that want to see you doing good. The ones that's there to support you. Not only you, but your children. It shows. Like, you don't have to guess these things. It shows. But people like to fight themselves. Okay? You can't fight yourself and make yourself believe that a person is a certain way when they're showing you right in your face that they are not that person. You may love that person, that family member, whoever, the way you love them. That's fine. That's your heart. You got gold in your heart. And there be a lot of those people who have hearts like that fell in life because they expect so much back from everybody, because you think all these different ways about these people. You know what I mean? You're there for these people. You know what I mean? And you go turn around and there's no one there. And that's fine. That's just God showing you, like, listen, they not going to be there. I'm always here, okay? Like, I'm always here. And that's why I say put the Most High first. And this is all about loving yourself. Like, I feel like you can't love yourself without loving your maker. Honestly. You know what I mean? being grateful and stuff. You can't be out here trying to be buddy with everybody and like, yeah, I'm about to do this, I'm about to do that, telling people your moves. That's a big failure in life. Stop telling people what you're about to do, your plans, or whatever, what God has excuse me, what God has planned for you. Because anytime you sitting there running, telling somebody this, they gonna sit there and tell the next person, and they gonna tell the next person, and those people gonna be calling you, and they gonna make sure you mess up. Oh yeah, you wanna, now they calling you and stuff, you know what I mean? But where was they at before? They want to see you fail. Stay away from those people. Stay to yourself and stop telling people all your business. It's okay to love people from a distance. You have to love yourself first, right? Okay. Hold on. Yeah. Stop telling people your business. Stop putting your energy into people that's not going to charge you back up, okay? You got to stop. You got to stop. And you got to start with you, because you got to know that you matters. Right? Buki, ain't you supposed to be in bed? So, yeah. Stop putting your energy, you know, where that energy needs to go. That energy needs to go into yourself. That energy needs to go in with God. And that energy needs to go to your children. Because we, especially us as women, baby, not right now. Especially us as women, we have really big jobs. Mothers, we have really big jobs. Okay, we are raising children. Okay, we don't want our children to be like us or go through half of the things that, you know, we had to go through. You know what I mean? We have to be better. Baby, go ahead upstairs. Go ahead. Go ahead. I love you. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. And then go get in the bed, okay? Great. Good night.
Good night.
Love you. Bye-bye. So us being mothers, me too. Us being mothers is a really big job. Like we're raising generations, you know what I mean? So we gotta put our energy in better places. We put good energy into our kids, we gonna get good energy back, you know what I mean? You putting all this positive energy into people. I mean, you might see qualities in people and they might not see these same qualities in themselves. Like, I used to be like that all the time. Like, I was always the one who was trying to save people, or, you know, but you can't be a superhero, because the only superhero is God. You can't do nothing through the Most High. And now I understand that. You know what I mean? If God sent me to somebody way, or you know what I mean, then yeah, that's one thing. But I'm not going out my way to get kicked in the face. I'm not. As mothers and fathers, like, we have to know our children's worth. Our children are very valuable. They're pure, they're innocent, okay? They don't really know what's going on. Anytime your kids is acting a certain way is only because you made them like that. And a lot of parents don't want to take responsibility for that. But it's what they see. And they can only see certain things if you allow that. If you're bringing your kids around certain things, I don't care if it's family or not. Like I said, it's okay to separate. You know what I mean? Like, I experienced things as a child with some of my family members, and I had to separate myself because I seen that repeating with my kids, like favoritism and stuff. Like, no, I'm not going near that because I don't want my children to have to experience that. You know what I mean? So with your children go through and how they act, you know what I mean? Like some moms like to party and they'll leave their kids around, and you know, certain things what happened, like, is really like, especially being a mother. Like, I feel like being a mother, we definitely have to play the role. Like, I have daughters. I only have one son. I have 4 girls. Like, I have to keep my eye on my girls, you know what I mean? And my son too, because, you know, things happen. Like, I keep my kids close, period. I'm always home with my children. And I only do that because I feel like it's best for my children, you know, to teach them, talk to them, and explain to them how certain things work in life, because a lot of kids grow up confused and stuff, you know what I mean? That's our job. That's our role. You know what I mean? And another thing, I'm sorry. And another thing is, we have to be more aware of what we're putting inside of our temples, okay? Our bodies are temples, you know what I mean? We have to take care of our body. You understand? I'm talking about as far as food. I'm talking about as far as drinking alcohol. I'm talking about as even smoking weed. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people will say, oh yeah, weed is like good for the mind and stuff, but it's really not. It'll have you thinking to the point where you're depressed. You know what I mean? It have you overthinking. Not like thinking right or whatever, but people will lie to themselves. You know what I mean? Because I was one of those people. So I can speak from experience, okay? I was a straight pothead. I used to smoke cigarettes. I quit all of those things. Thanks to the Most High. I could not do it without him. It was so hard for me to do it. But I became vegan. I stopped eating meat. Before I did all of this, I had took a fast. I had fasted for like 60 days. Literally fasted. You hear me? Like, I literally fasted. I don't know how I did it, but I did it with the grace of God. Okay? But when I was fasting, I was still smoking weed. That's what I was doing. I was smoking weed. I had quit cigarettes like early in the game, but I was still smoking weed, okay? I was still lying to myself like, weed grows on the earth, da-da-da-da-da. There's a lot of things that they're growing stuff on the earth, starting in these laboratories and stuff. Like, they, you know, you can't trust everything. And this weed out here, they're mixing stuff. You gotta leave that stuff alone, okay? You have to treat your temple better and put better things inside of your temple. Like, do you think God want to be a part of something that's filthy? No. Okay? God loves pureness. Okay? He's not going to go into something that's dirty. You know what I mean? So you have to make yourself pure. Whether it's fasting, quitting bad habits. And I know it's hard. I'm not saying like, oh, y'all, the people that do this is like wrong. You know, like I said, I've been there. I done that. I'm just saying, like, from experience, I know that you guys could do it too, because I did it. Okay, we just have to put God first and, you know, stay prayerful, stuff like that. Leave bad influencers alone, okay? There'll be people that won't never pass you the blunt. You know what I mean? They won't never pass you the blunt. But as soon as they find out that you quitting the smoke, they ready to, you know, hey, here, puff that. No, stay away from those people. Start fasting. Oh my goodness, changing my eating habits. Quit smoking. Let me tell you, like, I just felt like a brand new person inside and out, okay? My skin started shining. My teeth was getting whiter. My hair healthier, fuller. Like, all of that, you know? Like, it's so much benefits when you put yourself first and you love yourself. You know what I mean? And another thing, you have to stop. You have to stop fighting with God. There's a lot of people that's fighting with God and they don't even know it. Like, God was literally put a person through some traumatizing stuff or you know, hardship or whatever, just to awaken that person, you know, or calling that person back. You know what I mean? Like, when you forget about God, he's going to make sure you remember him in some type of way. Rather, he wants you to call on him. He wants you to cry out to him. Okay, people is looking for sympathy in all the wrong places. Like, I understand how love works or whatever, but no matter what, if it's a therapist, somebody you think that you could trust, you crying out to this person, you telling them how how you feel, okay, the most they probably could do is relate to your situation, but they're not going to sit there and change your situation. No, that's God. That's God who's going to play that role. Okay, he's going to change your situation, and that's it. So this is why we have to put God first and stop fighting with him. When he try to open your eyes, look toward what he see. Talk to him like, what is it? Like, you know what I mean? Show me the way so I can fix myself. But you have to be willing to do that. Some people just stuck in their ways and they don't want to change. Some people is even okay with going to the hellfire. Not me. Hell no. I want to live forever. You hear me? And I know what I got to do to get there because it's written. And knowledge just don't come. You got to go seek it. You got to go get it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care if you got straight A's all throughout school, you graduated college, you don't know it all. You understand? You got to go and seek knowledge. The important knowledge. Not what they tell you that's important. Yeah, I hope this reached a lot of people because it's some real stuff. And like I said, you can't go wrong with loving yourself. Like, you got to put you first, okay? Depression can be really bad only if you let it get bad, okay? And depression to me is just a bunch of bad spirits inside of you, okay? That's why I'm saying you have to stop going around bad energy, because that energy will bounce right back on you and in you. You know what I mean? Like, stay in your own lane, do you, and set an example for your children, and you're going to be okay. And number one, put the Most High first and know that he got you, but you got to have him. You got to follow his commandments. You got to follow certain things. You understand? Just like when your mom is raising you, okay, when she make rules, you got to follow those rules or you're going to get punished. It's the same thing with the Most High. If we not following his rule, we're going to get punished. And it's just like that. So love yourself, love the Most High, and most of all, love each other. But don't be afraid to separate. It's nothing wrong with separating. Thank you guys for watching My Natural Ways. And I cannot wait to see you in the next video. Enjoy and have a great day. Hey, so I forgot to show you guys my baby bump because this blessing right here. So yeah, this is it. A lot of people was thinking I was a lot bigger than what I was, because on a picture I had posted on Facebook, man, the rumors start coming in. Jasmine, you having twins? Why this person say you having twins? I don't know. I never even told this person I was pregnant. Like, but yeah, this is my baby. Uno. All right, you guys, you have a blessed night.